Hi, Niley. I wanted to leave you some feedback on your rough draft. I think that you have a pretty good sketch here. I think that you have enough to work with for your narrative. And so what I want to do is give you some suggestions for revision. Um, so first off, make sure that you double space your entries in MLA. So you've got your text here is all single space. Just make sure that you double space it. Um, I I I think in this opening paragraph, in some ways, you start us what we talked about what we talked about in class, which is in medias res. I do think that this could be a little stronger, particularly with your organization, um, uh, because we shift ideas quite a bit. And so you might think about actually making this opening paragraph, perhaps actually two paragraphs, maybe even three. So first off, you I think it's a good idea for us to get a better sense of who you are. So we know it's on summer vacation. We know you're happy to be going, or you're happy that it's summer vacation, and that you're not a party person. But I think that these are all ideas that could be presented in a single paragraph. And then you can pivot over into painting a picture of the party, right? Like smelling the barbecue and there being a lot of people there. Um, I I also think a stronger sense of setting would be helpful. So while we know that this is a party, uh, we don't really get any sense of where this is. So whose house is it at? What's the geographical location? Like, is it in Joplin? Is it somewhere else? And then kind of paint a picture of that area, right? So we kind of need some more concrete detail here. Um, I think that uh, I think that your organization in this area is pretty strong. I think maybe some descriptive detail on your cousin, and then also this person that you meet at the party would be helpful. And then, you summarize a lot of the conversation. And so it's in this area that if you expanded some of these summary details with dialogue, um, I think that number one, the reader's going to connect more clearly with the topic, but you'll also be able to expand. And so you kind of leave us dangling, right? I can see that you're building towards the moment of empathy, but be certain to make some sort of resolution here. So the reader's going to want to know what happened to Alexa. So if you have that information, you probably want to include it, what kind of choice that she made. If you don't know, let's say like you never saw her again, what you really should do is help the reader understand if Alexa's fears were kind of, I don't know, lessened as a result of this conversation, right? It's pretty interesting that she chose to open up to you, what it seems like from the narrative is a stranger, and so we're gonna want to know how she reacts to, your empathizing, right? How kind you are to her. And then finally, to bring things to a close, we probably want to see the change in you as a result of this conversation. So to me, as a reader, I was kind of shocked that she was so willing to open up to you, because it sounds like you guys were strangers. And so maybe that's important to reflect on, like how important it is for us to be aware of how people what's going on with people internally, and when they really need us, even when we don't have a close relationship with them. That may not be the direction that you want to go in, so you certainly don't have to. It's just something that I was thinking about when I read this. So bringing the discussion to a close along with your purpose is what needs to go on here. I think bringing in some dialogue and a better sense of organization and paragraphing and setting in here will make this a very strong draft. All right, thank you.